Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The last time I spoke at a public forum where I was flanked by the individuals in this house, my remarks were preceded by a very popular song. But unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, we are in Parliament and there is no place for that. Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of the proposed amendment to the VAT legislation to allow for a VAT-free day. And like my colleagues before me, Mr. Speaker, I want to crave your indulgence to do a few things. Firstly, I want to congratulate you for having been elected to the speakership yet again. Mr. Speaker, I've been in this Parliament for more than a decade, and unopposed, I've been reminded by the Prime Minister. I've been in this Parliament for more than a decade, and I've had to work with several presiding officers. And Mr. Speaker, it is not born out of convenience when I say that you are arguably the best that I've worked with. And that having interfaced and interacted with parliamentarians from other jurisdictions in the Caribbean, and you listen to them as they give details of the things that happen in their own jurisdictions, Mr. Speaker, I am prepared to go further and say that you are one of the best in the region. Mr. Speaker, I also want to congratulate my colleagues for having contested the general elections very successfully and having won their seats to take their rightful places in this chamber. And Mr. Speaker, perhaps the most important thing for me today is to express my gratitude to the people of Dennery North who have, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times in a row, Mr. Speaker, they've lined up outside the various polling stations in the polling divisions to elect me as their parliamentary representative, to be their voice in this Parliament and in the broader scheme of governance. Mr. Speaker, a VAT-free day for me is more than just an opportunity for consumers to enjoy a discount. But for me, this initiative speaks to the philosophy of a government that continues to put people first. I'm not even concerned, Mr. Speaker, about the reduction in prices, but the gesture itself. This is a Prime Minister who from day one, Mr. Speaker, has said to the people of St. Lucia that at every opportunity, they must be at the forefront of whichever development agenda we decide to pursue. So when on the VAT-free day, the average customer receives or enjoys a discount of 12.5%, Mr. Speaker, for me, it is more about the government reaching out to people irrespective of your station in life. And one of the things I am most humbled by, Mr. Speaker, I like about our government is the balance we've been able to strike as an administration. And I've said this time and again, this is the same government that can position itself, that can govern, that can lead in such a way that billionaire investors are comfortable coming to this jurisdiction and make their money work for them. And this is the same government, Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding the investor confidence of which I speak. This is the same government that will, without delay, reinstate the distress fund when our people need it, particularly those most vulnerable in our society. So, Mr. Speaker, this gesture, it speaks to a compassionate government, it speaks to a government that puts people first, and it speaks to a Prime Minister who understands the people of St. Lucia. Mr. Speaker, je voulais l'occasion pour dire aujourd'hui that moi supporter démarche gouvernement ka point ko la kani yon jour en mois décembre ko ou pas kay payer VAT en les adanse bay là ou kay acheter. Et que marchandise ça là en ces magasins ou kay joindre ça plus bon marché. Et que ça ka fait puis gouvernement nous c'est yon qui comprend situation moun en pays cette ici. So that en les jours ça, là aller dans magasin, Mr. Speaker, et qu'on va joindre en situation qu'on va payer moins l'argent pour bailler ou qu'on va payer plus l'argent pour. Ça c'est un gouvernement qui comprend souffrance moun, ça c'est un gouvernement qui veut bailler moun en soulagement. Et qu'on pas mêler qui qualité moun ou yé ou qui ça ou ka kwe from a religious standpoint. But everybody will admit and agree that during the Yuletide season, the holiday season as we call it, Mr. Speaker, people are looking forward to discounts. People are looking forward to spending. People are looking forward to the good cheer that we speak about at every opportunity. And this particular initiative, Mr. Speaker, will contribute immensely to creating that Christmas spirit, creating that feeling of good cheer where people can enjoy themselves with their families, their friends and communities, thereby making our country a much more prosperous place to live and to exist. Mr. Speaker, I'm extremely optimistic about the prospects for the year 2026. I want to thank the Prime Minister for having entrusted me with the responsibilities that go with the Ministry of Infrastructure, Port Services and Energy. I must tell you, Mr. Speaker, this is a challenge that I look forward to, and some of my colleagues in here have made it even more exciting, given that I have not even seen the coat of paint in my office, but the demands have been coming for road infrastructure. Mr. Speaker, I welcome that. I don't see it as a burden, but I see it as an expression of confidence in my ability to continue the good work that was started by the senior minister and the former Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the member for Castries North. So, Mr. Speaker, I support this amendment, and I think the benefits will be down to the average person in St. Lucia. And just before I take my seat, I want to once again place my gratitude on the record to the people of Denver North, Mr. Speaker, who have, after 4 general elections, elected me to be their parliamentary representative. I thank you.